Hey guys, welcome back to the BuzWeaver channel. We have some breaking news here. Starting it off from ground. Georgia court website briefly publishes, removes document about potential Trump charges. This is an absolute breach of decorum, an absolute breach of Donald Trump's rights to due process. So essentially what happened was Fani Willis filed an indictment that hasn't even been heard by a grand jury. So they're preempting everything here as though Donald Trump is guilty and he simply needs to be processed for his guilt as opposed to being able or granted the right to due process. The Fulton County Sheriff in Georgia has implemented security measures around the Lewis R. Slayton courthouse as the city braces for a potential criminal indictment of former President Donald Trump. Now, the media is trying to scapegoat around this. They're circling the wagons to protect Fani Willis in this process, this breach of decorum by her, an incredibly unprofessional display on her part. A two-page docket report posted on the Fulton County Court's website suggests that Trump may be charged with offenses such as racketeering, conspiracy, and false statements. No, she went ahead and filed it, is what she did. The Fulton County Clerk's Office has not commented on the docket report, and county representatives have not been available for immediate comment. Yeah, exactly. This should be thrown out. This is done. This whole process is done. President Trump not only will not be able to get a fair trial in D.C., that's absolutely unthinkable, but the idea that this is all being preempted, this is all being scripted, trying to implement Trump before it has even been heard by a grand jury, and the grand jury has already been tainted. As you guys remember, the one juror girl who was excited about being able to prosecute Donald Trump, being able to say that she was able to be part of the downfall of Donald Trump. This is absolutely unprecedented, ladies and gentlemen. From PBS, Public Broadcasting Station News Hour, Georgia court website publishes, then removes list of criminal charges against Trump. Outrageous, ladies and gentlemen. A list of criminal charges in Georgia against former President Donald Trump briefly appeared Monday on a Fulton County website, but prosecutors said Trump had not been indicted in their long-running investigation of the 2020 presidential election. Of course not, because it's not gone to a grand jury. It's not been heard by the people. And ladies and gentlemen, this should disqualify and dismiss this case. This is absolutely ridiculous. A Fulton County grand jury began hearing from more witnesses Monday, shortly after 12 p.m. Reuters reported on a list of several criminal charges to be brought against Trump, including state racketeering counts, conspiracy to commit false statements, and solicitation of violation of oath by a public officer, which could be attributed to any president or politician for that matter. If anyone ever pays attention to what politicians and former presidents have said, Reuters, which later published a copy of the document, said the filing was taken down quickly. A spokesperson for Fulton County District Attorney Fani Willis said the report of charges being filed was inaccurate, but declined to comment further. Yeah, this is absolutely Keystone Cop nonsense. This is absolutely made-for-TV crap, which could be to generate a reaction because the local media here in Atlanta has been just trying to talk about the indictment and setting up barriers and all these other things instead of covering the actual news here. That's Donald Trump being denied due process. It's absolutely unprecedented. Ladies and gentlemen, here's an example of the docket here. I'm going to show it to you a little further here. And of course, Benny Johnson posted this as well. Let me just bring this up for you. And you can see here, this is what they submitted. Violation of RICO, which they also use against like the mafia and so forth, gangs and things. Soliciting a violation. So they basically, here's all the charges. So they posted all these to the court, which immediately had to be taken down because Donald Trump has not had the opportunity or given his rights to due process. Rigged. Exactly what Benny Johnson says. This is absolutely unprecedented. This is the filing outlining a litany of charges. Rigged. Completely preempting all this. It's absolutely outrageous. And here's the way the media is trying to cover it. Georgia's Fulton County prepares for a possible Trump indictment as some question impact. Some question the impact. I mean, the breach of decorum and professionalism from Fani Willis is absolutely just unheard of. It is malpractice. In Georgia's Fulton County, barriers have been set up. See, this is all the distraction. Barriers have been set up. The road in front of the county courthouse is closed, and court case hearings have been encouraged to go viral. Hearings have been encouraged to go viral, ladies and gentlemen. So a dog and pony show. As Fulton County District Attorney Fani Willis is expected to soon announce charging decisions in her investigation into former President Donald Trump and his allies' alleged efforts to overturn the 2020 election. This is absolutely unprecedented. It really is just a perfect example of the incompetence, knee-jerk reaction, reaching out there to get a reaction from the public to gin everyone up. And everyone's excited on Twitter. I saw some of the leftists on Twitter, progressives, Democrats, and others, all excited about the fact that she breached protocol. She breached the protocol here. I mean, it's just, what can one say? At this point, someone competent, someone rational, someone who's got some level of coherence to reality needs to talk about this, needs to speak out against it. Here's Benny talking about it here, of course, and others on Twitter. It's absolutely, absolutely outrageous. And here's the trending right here. See, Georgia. We'll just go live to it right now. And see, Georgia may indict President Trump today. It's not really going to happen. Here's the juror who basically compromised herself. Never forget this was grand jury foreperson during these investigations. She told CNN she thought I'd be cool to subpoena Trump. Absolutely outrageous. Breaking. Georgia DA files, then retracts felony charges against Trump before grand jury even votes. Ladies and gentlemen, what more can I say here? What more can I do for my channel? I'm already shadow banned. I just filled out a survey saying that I'm being algorithmically demoted. Ladies and gentlemen, let me share something with you. Last month, I have been a YouTube creator now for over 10 years. Last month was the first time in 10 years that I didn't get one subscriber on the channel for the entire month. Now, granted, I was getting subscribers and leaving, subscribers and leaving, subscribers and leaving. Just absolutely astounding what's happening. A lot of it could be money related too. YouTube is struggling for advertisement money, and of course, as you know, I was demonetized for almost 3 months, you know, as part of them trying to find ways. And then, of course, I took that survey which talked about all monetization and so forth. But, ladies and gentlemen, this is just absolutely astounding what has happened here in Georgia, here in my own state in Fulton County. Grand jury report is garbage because Fulton County DA fed them garbage to get Trump. Absolutely astounding. What more can one say? Imagine that. Trump co-conspirators are starting to turn on each other. They'll all be under the bus soon enough, as Marcus Flowers says here. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to get your thoughts and opinions down in the comments below. Do you not see? What more can I explain? How much more articulate, how much more evidence can I produce to illustrate to you guys what's happening here? Have people become so complacent, so lazy, so disinterested in what's happening around them in this world that they can't see what's happening here? If the Democrats had something to offer the people, if they had solutions, if they had practical, cogent, common sense solutions to things, they would be talking about that. How they can benefit the country, how they can benefit Americans. But instead, what do? They go after their political rivals. It's absolutely ridiculous, ladies and gentlemen. But I want to take this moment to share this breaking news with you and thank all of you across social media, that would being the new tech as well as here on YouTube, for your guys' continued support, which I need very badly now considering what's been going on with YouTube and what's happening now. Right now with our establishment uniparty. But nonetheless, guys, thank you so much for the continued support, the likes, the shares, and the comments. Appearing there on the screen, if you're here on YouTube, that would be the channel icon appearing there that you can click on to subscribe, as well as to select notifications. That way you know when there's content here on the channel. And I'll see all you guys in the next video.